Israeli police said that 2 people killed by rocket fire in the annexed Golan Heights. This comes as the Lebanese militant group retaliated after a former bodyguard of its leader was killed in an Israeli strike. Lebanon's Hezbollah published an almost 10-minute video showing footage of 17 military sites in the Israeli-occupied Syrian Golan Heights. The video is the second episode in a series that's intended to show just how far Hezbollah's surveillance of Israel has reached as tensions mount over Israel's war against Hamas in Gaza and over frequent exchange of fire across Lebanon's border with Israel. According to Open Source Intelligence Monitor, a senior member of Hezbollah, as well as the former bodyguard of Secretary General Hassan Nasrallah, were eliminated earlier by an Israeli airstrike on his vehicle while it was transiting the Beirut-Damascus highway. On the other hand, Palestinian officials have said that an Israeli airstrike in southern Gaza Strip killed over 24 people, while advancing tanks in Gaza City is forcing residents to flee. Israel has stepped up an offensive that Hamas warns could jeopardize ceasefire talks. According to Palestinian officials, 29 were killed in the airstrike that hit tens of displaced families outside a school in the town east of Khan Yunis in southern Gaza, while the director of the Hamas-run Gaza government media office said that the Israeli strikes on central Gaza areas have killed 60 Palestinians and wounded dozens of others. Residents say that the Israeli tanks that pushed into the Tel Al-Hawa, Shajia and Sabra neighborhoods of Gaza City shelled roads and buildings, forcing them to flee their homes. This was followed by Israeli military orders to evacuate several districts in eastern and western Gaza City. On Gaza City's front lines, the armed wing of Hamas said that their fighters battled Israeli forces with machine guns, mortar fire and anti-tank missiles and killed and wounded Israeli soldiers. Meanwhile, the Gaza ceasefire negotiations will resume in Doha today, then will return to Cairo in the morning. The development comes after talks between Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi and U.S. Central Intelligence Director William Burns. 9 months of war and displacement have caused a hunger crisis. The UN said that the recent deaths of several more children from malnutrition in the Gaza Strip indicates that famine has spread throughout the enclave. On the other hand, the Pentagon confirms that the pier that was built by the U.S. military to bring humanitarian aid to Gaza will be reinstalled to be used for several days to deliver additional aid, but then the plan is to pull it out permanently. According to U.S. officials, the goal is to clear whatever aid has been piled up in Cyprus and on the floating dock offshore and get it to the secure area on the beach in Gaza. For latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.